Hello everyone, how to solve this problem for the values of p if we have p divided by 2 and its whole power 6 is equals to 2 to the power of 6, and we solve this problem for all the values of p. So the very first thing we are going to do is here first we just write the exponent of this equation separately on both of these values, and after applying this exponent it will be written as p to the power of 6 divided by 2 to the power of 6 is equals to 2 to the power of 6. And in the next step we move this 2 to the power of 6 into the right hand side, and you see here it is divided by here, but when we move it into the right hand side it is multiplied by 2 to the power of 6. After moving this into the right hand side it will becomes 2 to the power of 6 multiplied by 2 to the power of 6. And here we need to combine the exponent of these two terms, and it will become 2 multiplied by 2 and its whole power is 6. And you have 2 times 2 becomes 4 to the power of 6. So here we need to move this 4 to the power of 6 into the left hand side, and it will become p to the power of 6 minus 4 to the power of 6, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now we rewrite this equation as this is p to the power of 6, and we write it as p cubed and its whole square minus we write this term as 4 cubed and its whole square, and this is equals to 0. Here we use this nice square identity. You know about that. If we have a square minus b square is equals to a minus b times of a plus b, and you see here the base of this term is our a and the base of this term is our b. After applying this formula we write our above equation as in this form. First we have a minus b, the value of a is p cubed minus the value of b is 4 cubed into again we have a plus b, the value of a is p cubed and value of b is 4 cubed, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now we divide this equation into the two cases. The first case is we write p cubed minus 4 cubed equals to 0, and the second equation is we write p cubed plus 4 cubed is equals to 0. We call this is our equation number 1 and this is our equation number 2. So now we solve these two equations simultaneously. And now first we focus on equation number 1, so that from equation number 1 we have in equation number 1 we use this nice cubic formula. You know about that. If we have a cubed minus b cubed is equals to a minus b times of a square plus ab plus b square. So according to this cubic formula we write our equation number 1 as so this equation number 1 is implies that first we have a minus b, the value of a is p minus the value of b is 4 into a square, the value of a is p, so it will becomes p square plus p into 4 plus 4 square, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now we divide this equation into the two cases. The first case is we write p minus 4 is equals to 0, and the second case is we write p square plus 4p plus this 4 square becomes 16, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And from here we easily get the value of p is equals to 4. This is the first root of the given equation, and from here we get the other roots of the given equation. So this is the quadratic equation, and here we use the quadratic formula to solve this equation. For this first we write the coefficients of this equation, and its coefficients are a is equals to 1, b is equals to 4, and c is equals to 16. And we state the quadratic formula as minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. So in the next step we need to substitute the values of a, b and c here. So after substituting these values it will be written as x is equals to, this is minus b, the value of b is 4, it will becomes minus 4 plus minus square root of 4 square minus 4 times of a and c, and it is divided by 2 times of a. Further in the next step we need to simplify the terms, and it will be written as x is equals to minus 4 plus minus Square root of this is 4 square becomes 16 minus this is 4 times of 16 divided by 2. And now here we need to take common 16 inside the square root sign, and when we will take common 16 it will becomes 1 minus 4 square root and it is divided by 2. Here we apply the square root separately on both of these values and it will becomes minus 4 plus minus. We know that square root of 16 becomes 4 and 1 minus 4 becomes minus square root of 3 and it is divided by 2. So from here we get the value of x is equals to minus 4 plus minus 4 times. We know that when negative sign appears inside the square root it will becomes iota and it is divided by 2. And now we need to break this fraction, and when we break this fraction it will becomes here minus 2 plus minus 2 times of square root of 3 into iota. So this is the value of x. Other two values of x. So from equation number 1 we get here 3 roots of the given equation and its third root is sorry, here we have our variable is p. Okay, this is the little bit mistake. Here we have not x but we have p. So we get the value of p is equals to this one, and the first value of p we get before is p is equals to 4. So these are the 3 roots of the given equation which we get here from equation number 1. And now here we need equation number 2, so that from equation number 2 we have, first we copy down equation number 2. Here it is p cubed plus 4 cubed is equals to 0, and here we use this cubic formula. You know that if we have a cubed plus b cubed is equals to a plus b times of a square minus ab plus b square. So according to this cubic formula we write this equation as, first you have a plus b, a is p plus 4 into this is p square minus p into 4 plus 4 square, and this is equals to 0. So here we get the value of p plus 4 is equals to 0, and we write this term as p square minus 4p plus 16 is equals to 0, and here we get the value of p is equals to minus 4, and from here we get the value of p by applying the quadratic formula. First we write the coefficients of this equation, and its coefficients are a is equals to 1, b is minus 4, and c is equals to 16. So here we use the quadratic formula and it will be written as p is equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4 times of ac divided by 2 times of a. So this is our quadratic formula, and here we substitute the values of a, b, c, and it will be written as the value b is minus 4, this is minus times minus becomes plus 4, and plus minus square root of b square. B is minus 4 and minus 4 square becomes 16, minus 4 times of a is 1 and c is 16, and it is divided by 2 times of a, and here our a is also equals to 1. And now further in the next step we need more simplifications, and it will be written as p is equals to 4 plus minus, here we need to take common 16, and we know that the square root of 16 becomes 4 into square root of 1 minus 4, and it is divided by 2. So here we obtain the value of p is equals to 4 plus minus 4 times of this is 1 minus 4, and 1 minus 4 becomes minus 3, and you know that the square root of minus 3 becomes square root of 3 times iota, and it is divided by 2. And here we need to break this fraction, and it will be written as 2 plus minus 2 times of square root of 3 into iota. So these are the other two complex roots of the given equation, and from equation number 2 we get here these are the 3 roots from equation number 2. So here we get our total 6 roots of the given equation, and this is the final answer. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.